Hey, this is Grace Kelley with Educational Technology, the demonstration video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use Web 2.0 tools, Symbaloo and Padlet, and I'm also going to be showing you how to use the Remind 101 tool for mobile. So let's start with Symbaloo. What exactly is it? According to Symbaloo's website, this is a bookmarking tool that allows you to easily navigate the web and compile your favorite sites all into one visual interface. Think of it like a desktop screen, but only this one's on the internet. Navigating the web is done by finding or creating a page through Symbaloo that is called a web mix. Web mixes that are already created can be found by topic or subject. Oh, and all web mixes contain icons, which are called titles. Every title leads to a website that coordinates with the web mix's topic or subject. Here's an example of what your web mix looks like for an elementary classroom. The small squares are considered tiles. Ways you can use Symbaloo include learning stations. Teachers can display web activities for stations in one location, like what you just saw on the previous slide. It can be used as a favorites folder. Students and teachers, they add their favorite websites to a web mix, and then they can create that as their homepage if they choose to. Also, it can be used as a research starter. Teachers help students get started with great websites for their research projects. Here's some good and bad things about Symbaloo. The good things are that you can find or create a web mix based on a subject or theme. Most are done by educators and have useful websites already made as tiles. You can embed a mix page to a website or a wiki page easily to create a search area. And also, teachers can limit students' research to specific sites so teachers know where the student's information is being retrieved from. However, some negative things is that making new web mixes and or tiles can be time consuming. Also, your backgrounds created for web mixes, they don't always transfer when you embed them into your website. Web mixes found by educators need to be checked in order to make sure that the tiles link to a working web page and that the sites are appropriate. Also, when web mixes are embedded, the mix doesn't update if tiles are added, removed, or changed. So let's go ahead and take a look at how to use Symbaloo. In order to use Symbaloo, I've already logged on, and you can see my profile, and I want to check out the Symbaloo gallery. I can find public web mixes by name, or if I just want to see what I have already saved, I'm going to go to the regular Symbaloo button. Once I'm here, you can see at the top some of the few web mixes I've saved. I have one for division, different artists, I have human body, and a few other ones. If I want to find a new web mix or a tile, which is one of your little squares, I can go to the search engine at the top and type in whatever it is I'm looking for. So if I wanted to find a web mix for, let's say, animals, I'll go ahead and type that in, and you could see different web mixes appearing at the bottom. So I'll go ahead and click on one to check it out. When I click on it, it's going to tell me how many users are currently using, or they have this one saved. So over 19,000. I can go ahead and add this web mix if I'd like to. And it's now one of my web mixes that I can find at the top. So if I want to go ahead and embed one of my web mixes, I'll click on the one I want. So in this case, I'll do artists, and I'm going to click on the share button. When I click on share, I want to go to web mix details, and I'm going to get the embedded code. Here it is. So I'll copy, and I'm going to paste this under Rich Content Editor in my Canvas courses. There we go. I'm going to hit save. And then you can see that it is up on my Canvas page and accessible to students who need to learn about different artists. Thanks. Moving on, the next thing we're going to be looking at is Padlet. Social studies teacher Cynthia Treichler from Virginia states on her wiki page that Padlet is a virtual wall that allows people to express their thoughts on a common topic easily. It works like an online sheet of paper or like a bulletin board, where people can put any content anywhere on the page together with anyone from any device. So here's an example of what a Padlet page looks like. You have your title and prompt at the top, and then down below you can see where people have added links, text, documents, and pictures. Ways people can use Padlet in the classroom is for a communication tool, to share ideas and resources, to show critical thinking skills like posting questions and your findings from research. Also, it's great for collaboration. It allows feedback and discussion to occur. Some good things about Padlet is that it's easy to embed an online bulletin board into your website or your wiki page. Also, posts made through Padlet by students or educators, they're automatically updated on all the Padlet boards that users see. Also, great collaboration and sharing tool. It's a great collaboration and sharing tool that gives you options on how you want to post and if you want to share posts via social media like Twitter, Pinterest, and such. There were only 2 bad things I found about Padlet. If a student doesn't use the real name when they're posting, then it's hard to track inappropriate posts. Also, the small icon picture by your title and prompt, it's limited in selection and you can't import your own image if you have one. So let's go ahead and take a look at how to use Padlet. To show you how to use Padlet, I've already logged on and I've already created a Padlet board called Educational Technology. When I click on that, it'll bring up my Educational Technology Padlet. As you can see, I've already created a title and a prompt. Of course, this is for the final demonstration, so I've written that down. Now that I have this made and I want to be able to collaborate with others or have my students use it to collaborate with their other peers, I'm going to click on the button Share. When I click on Share, I'm going to need the embed code. I'll go ahead and copy that. And then I'm going to go to Canvas, which is an online management tool that Springfield Public School uses. I use it in my classroom and it's set up almost like a classroom website. I've made a test page, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to change from HTML to Rich Content Editor. From here, I want to paste my embed code, and then what I need to do is go ahead and click Save. Now you can see that my test page for educational technology has a Padlet board. People can start collaborating and adding their ideas, videos, documents, whatever, by double-clicking. And then you can see a place where title, and I can write something, add a link, I can upload a file, or I could take a photo from my webcam. If I don't want that post, all I can do is delete. And the next thing that we're going to look at today involves Remind 101. So Remind 101 is basically a website or a mobile app that shares, it's a tool to connect safely, efficiently, and instantly through using text messages, voice recordings to communicate with parents and students. Parents and students do not see a teacher's phone number, and teachers do not see parents' numbers. So parents who want to be included in receiving messages need to text a specific number, and their number is going to be on a list for a teacher's class or organization. Remind 101 also keeps a message history and a place to report inappropriateness. In addition, Remind 101 allows the communicator to schedule reminders to go out in advance of a specific date. Communicators can send attachment files, and Remind 101 lets communicators send voice recordings as well. So here's an example. A parent or student would grab their phone and they're going to have a phone number that they're going to text to with a certain message. The certain message is what's going to connect them to Remind 101's specific class. So then, whenever they receive their text message, it'll say the teacher's name, Miss Jones, or for my case, Miss Kelley, and whatever message they have to send out. Ways Remind 101 can be used is for communicating, of course, deadlines, schedules, tests, for asking questions if students and parents need to just reach out to the teacher real quick about something, And also it can be used to send files and attachments to parents. Good things about Remind 101 is that parents can choose if they want to be part of Remind 101 to receive the texts. And also they can include grandparents and babysitters if they need to be in the loop. Reminders and announcements can be written days or even weeks ahead of time before they're scheduled to go out and can be addressed to specific classes or clubs that you have. Also, phone numbers from the parents and teachers are kept discreet. Some bad things, though, are that long messages cannot be sent out. You have a maximum of 140 characters. Also, needy parents who are constantly communicating may send too many messages for a quick question. Last, uneasiness in chatting between student and teacher, despite it being a safe app, can be a concern to some parents and teachers. Let's take a look at how to use Remind 101. In order to show you how to use the Remind 101 app, I'm going to go ahead and click on that. So I'm in. And then I want to click on the class Educational Technology. Once I've gotten into educational technology, I need to start adding parents and students. So I'm going to find the class code by clicking In Class Structure. And I'm going to use the code 81010 with the message EDUC580. So I have my other phone. Once I get to messages, I want to create a new message, and I'm going to send a text to 81010. And my message is going to say at EDUC580. It is now sent. And with my other phone, I want to go ahead and type up my first message. So I'm going to click on Type Message, and it's already saying to which class it's going to go to, which is EDUC580, and then I'll type in my message. Hello. I click Send, and my other phone received it. On the other phone, you can see where it says Miss Kelley and my message says hello.